I have found it. I have done it. I have found an item duplication glitch with the advantage of giving you unlimited experience. And when I say I have found it, I mean someone else like on Reddit found it, but I'm showing it to you, which is kind of like me finding it, but not really, not at all. No, I didn't help at all. But I am not lying when I say this is an item duplication glitch. It will give you unlimited experience, and it works in Bedrock. That is right. Bedrock is pretty hard to find glitches for because the coders of Minecraft Bedrock are like ninjas, I swear. It's really, really difficult to get a glitch inside of Minecraft Bedrock. This will work on your phone, your tablet, your console, and even Minecraft for Windows 10. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and I am playing on my Xbox, as you can see by the little like inventory button down there and how all the buttons are that, and you don't get these smooth lookings around just on any PC. Now, I have not tested this on Windows 10, but people in the comments of the glitch did mention that they tested on Windows 10 and it worked just fine. Why am I not testing it on Windows 10? That is because I am currently in the beta on Windows 10 and it's kind of a pain to get out of the beta. So we're gonna test this after we do this on the Xbox in the beta to see if it's still around. To get started, there are a few prerequisites. You first need to activate the glitch, and then you need to do the glitch. So in order to activate it, you need to craft something in a very specific way, and then you'll have the glitch activated and you can do it over and over and over and over and over again. In order to activate the glitch, you need, they have found, I'm just showing this to you guys, but there are two things that you can do to activate it. One is to make a cake, and the other is to duplicate a book that has been written and signed already. Then on step 2, we will need a grindstone and something that goes into the grindstone that you want to be duplicated with some levels on it in order to take those levels off and to give you unlimited levels. Let's start off with the cake option. So we're going to activate the glitch like I mentioned. In order to do that, you need to have all the stuff to make a cake. I'm in creative mode. We need to be in survival mode, obviously. Okay, now that we are in survival mode, we can actually pull this off. So go ahead and open up the crafting table. And obviously by default, most people use the recipe book, but warning, do not use the recipe book for this next step. This has to be done by hand. So get rid of that recipe book right there. It looks like I could craft that. I was like, can I just grab that? Is that another glitch? Are we finding glitches all day? But no. So we have to actually by hand move all of the things up into the table in order for this first part of the glitch to work. So grab a little thingy, move it all the way up, and we're gonna go all the way down.
2 hours later.
Okay, the final egg, boop, there we go. Whew, that took a long time. This is probably why nobody has found this bug yet, because who bothers to manually place things, especially as complicated as a cake in here. So when we pull this out of the crafting table, you'll notice something happens. Normally with this recipe, we would get 3 empty buckets back because the milk is used, but we get the buckets back, and you get a cake as the output. So you get 3 empty buckets and a cake. But when I hit A to grab this, you'll notice the animation kind of shows that you got a cake and 3 buckets, but where's the cake? The cake is missing. We need to put out an APB on a missing cake. Now the glitch has been activated. And this is kind of the crux of this, is that you basically need a recipe where 2 things come out of the recipe. And for some reason, it's only gonna give you one of those 2 things. So if you were like, ooh, I know how to make this even easier. Let's just take this and make a recipe like a sword, and then there's no sword. Actually, it's falling on the ground. I'm not sure why that's happening. But anyway, now you are able to move on to the next part of the glitch, which is to put down a grindstone, take something that can A, go into the grindstone, and B, has levels on it. I really hope that I didn't break this with me crafting those other swords, but here we go. And grab it. Aha, it worked. Why did it work? How do I know? Because I grabbed the sword, but the enchanted sword stayed in the other area, and I got another sword as a result. You can see that my levels now are level 4. So let's go back into this grindstone, and we'll place this back in, and now we'll just spam it to death. Ah, yes! Unlimited levels! Unlimited swords! This is amazing! So as you can see now, I am level 32 and I have become a sword entrepreneur. I have swords for days, so many swords. Also, your enchanted sword, whatever sword had the enchantment, that one sticks around so that you can like actually pull this off over and over and over again, obviously. But also, if you didn't want to lose the enchantments on the sword by using this hack, then you keep all of those enchantments, which is nice. Now, I've loaded a backup of the world that I've been messing with. Everything is back to normal, so the glitch has not been activated. And I want to show you the other method, which is to use a book and quill. So all you have to do with this method is write something down, so anything.
A few moments later.
Okay, now that we have that written, exit, there we go. Okay, now we are going to sign it, and we're gonna do any title, any author. And now we're going to sign and close this book. And so now we have a single book that we could open up at any time and read and definitely do whatever is written inside of it. You definitely want to do that. But now we're going to take this book and manually, once again, so we can just get rid of the recipe book over there, we're gonna drop this inside of here, take the next book, drop it inside of there as well, and get the output. And what will it do? It'll only give us a single book as the output. Now we can do exactly what we did before. Plop down a grindstone, take an item that has some type of enchantment that will fit into that grindstone, and then go crazy with it. Get as many levels as you can, because they're definitely gonna make sure that this is coded away and totally patch this. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking to yourself, but Chad, I don't have a diamond sword that has crazy enchants on it. How am I gonna use this duplication and a crazy experience glitch? Tell me now. Good job. Just a little bit like less on the intensity. That'd be great. Well, inside of this chest, I have all of the items that you can put into the grindstone. So any type of, and obviously not wood and leather, but like any of the varieties of this type of thing. It's a placeholder, okay? So any type of armor, any type of weapon or tool, really anything that you hold in your hand that takes durability. So you even got turtle shells, fishing rods, elytra, tridents, you know, crossbows, that sort of thing. Those can all be combined inside of a grindstone. Down here, these also can be combined in a grindstone, but I've left them sort of out of the mix because what are the chances that these are gonna have any type of enchantment on them that you would want to remove? Really, really low. Where up here, as long as they have an enchantment on them, you're going to be getting the experience from that enchantment back. And then of course the glitch will give you the item with the enchantment that you originally had on it back. So that's how you can farm those enchantment levels. I bet a lot of you have things like fishing rods or bows that maybe you got from a skeleton or some other type of trash armor that you used to use a lot and don't use anymore. And just in case that the glitch doesn't work on your system, or you're watching this later and you want to test it out, you could use one of those things as a test, and then you would not, you know, waste your best piece of weaponry or armor. So here we are inside of the beta, as you can see up at the top 1.15. And so if we do the same technique where we manually place all of the items, so much easier with a mouse instead of the controller. But there you go. We should be able to get a cake, and I guess I'd hold down shift because I'd want them to kind of do the animation down. No, we actually get the cake, so I guess that didn't activate the thing. So we'll also try this. We'll just type out anything, sign it, enter a title, enter an unknown author, sure, and then sign it. Okay, now we're gonna duplicate it, put this in here, and oh no, we got both of them back. So pretty positive that this is not going to work, but yeah, that did not work. So the beta, they got rid of it. Why'd you do it, Minecraft? All we wanted was some free levels. We worked so hard for these levels, and we just want unlimiteds of them. Why? Why? So there you have it, a item duplication glitch and a way to get unlimited levels that you can pull off right now in the Bedrock edition of the game. Obviously, this is going to be fixed in the future, so if you're on 1.14 Minecraft, get it done now. Now I tell you, big thanks to Infinity Chains over on Reddit for pointing this out the first time that's the first time that I saw this. Big thanks to you for finding this and sharing it with the community. Thank you so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!